The offseason is officially in full swing, and while the chatter around Jonathan Kuminga's trade saga has dominated a lot of conversations, today we're shifting focus away from all that noise. Instead, we're diving deep into the advanced stats of the Warriors roster and breaking down what each player is working on individually to help this team improve. There's no big splash free agent signings yet. Seth Curry, Al Horford, Anthony Melton, Gary Payton too, and even the Simmons situation are all kind of on pause, waiting for that Kuminga domino to fall. Until that happens, the roster moves are mostly in limbo. So it's the perfect time to get a closer look at the guys already on the squad and figure out where they can get better, how they can push the Warriors forward next season. Let's start with Moody, who's expected to take a bigger role going forward. This young wing has shown glimpses of potential, but also some inconsistency, partly due to injuries holding him back last year. Recently, Moody opened up about what he's been focusing on in the offseason, and it's honestly pretty fascinating. He's honing on something deceptively simple but critical: footwork. Not just ball handling, but how he moves his feet, how precise and purposeful every step is. Moody talked about watching tons of Kobe Bryant footage with his trainer, where Kobe's movement and positioning on the court were almost surgical. That realization, that footwork can unlock so much more in his game, really struck a chord. Instead of trying to overcomplicate things by forcing crossovers or fancy moves, he's been working on being efficient with his steps, setting himself up so defenders are always a step behind. It's that basic yet powerful principle that's helped him find more rhythm and explosiveness. When we check his advanced stats, this approach seems to be paying off. If Moody were to play 40 minutes a game, which obviously he hasn't been doing yet, his scoring rate would sit at about 17 points per game, which is right around the second-best output of his young career. That's promising, especially from a wing who's still carving out his spot. His rebounding numbers show room for growth, though. Averaging just over 4 rebounds per 40 minutes isn't bad, but for a wing who runs the floor and has the athleticism to crash the glass, there's definitely potential to push that closer to 6 or 7 rebounds per 40. It's an area where the Warriors could gain valuable possessions, considering how much they rely on fast breaks and quick transitions. On the assist front, Moody's numbers are modest, just over 2 assists per 40 minutes, reflecting how he's not yet a primary playmaker or passer in the offense. That ties back to his style of play, which still leans more towards scoring rather than creating opportunities for teammates. But as he refines his footwork and gets more comfortable attacking defenders, there's a clear path for him to become a better distributor, whether it's driving and kicking out to shooters or drawing defenders and slipping a pass inside. Improving those playmaking skills could take the Warriors' offense to a whole new level. Looking at his shooting efficiency, Moody shot 37% from three-point range last season and around 43% on field goals overall. Those numbers aren't eye-popping, but they do reflect a player who's still growing. Some of those misses were open looks that he needs to capitalize on, while others were contested shots showing his willingness to take risks. Getting more aggressive going to the rim and finishing through contact could help boost his true shooting percentage, which currently hovers just under 58%, still solid, but with room to climb. The Warriors are known for valuing true shooting percentage as a key indicator of offensive efficiency. So, as Moody's shooting develops, so does the entire team's rhythm. Ball security is another bright spot. His turnover rate per possession is relatively low, showing that he's careful with the ball even when pushing the pace. Shifting over to BP, who's now entering his 3rd season, we see a different set of strengths and challenges. Injuries limited his minutes last year and caused some inconsistency, but when healthy, he showed significant improvement in his shooting and overall impact. His scoring pace per 40 minutes is very similar to Moody's, hovering around 17 points. What stands out more is his ability to grab rebounds, with roughly 7 boards per 40 minutes, an impressive number for a guard. That rebounding effort helps the Warriors maintain possession and initiates the fast breaks they love to run. His assist numbers are higher too, averaging about 5 assists per 40 minutes, indicating his role as more of a playmaker compared to Moody. This balance between scoring and distributing makes BP a versatile offensive weapon. However, there's still an expectation that he can increase those assists even more, further elevating the Warriors' ball movement and offensive flow. On the shooting efficiency side, BP posted a true shooting percentage just above 55% last season. While not elite, it's respectable, especially considering some early season struggles and the time missed due to injury. He's shown flashes of the scoring punch the Warriors need, but maintaining consistency will be critical. His development curve is promising, but the key for BP is to stay healthy and continue refining his shot selection and playmaking instincts. Now, when it comes to Jonathan Kuminga, his story is more complex. Injuries and coaching decisions limited his minutes, and the trade rumors haven't helped his rhythm either. Despite the interruptions, Kuminga's per 40-minute numbers show some encouraging signs. He's been scoring at a career-high rate when on the floor, and his rebounding, averaging 7 to 8 per 40 minutes, is solid for a forward. But his assist numbers remain low, reflecting a tendency to rely on isolation plays rather than moving the ball and finding teammates in better positions. This style can hurt the Warriors, who thrive on spacing and ball movement. Kuminga's true shooting percentage is also a concern, suggesting inefficiency in finishing or shot selection. To truly become a key contributor, he needs to develop better court vision, improve decision-making, and fit more naturally into the team's unselfish system. His high usage rate means he touches the ball a lot when he's on the court, so maximizing those possessions with efficient play is essential. Of course, no conversation about the Warriors is complete without mentioning Steph Curry. Even as the team evolves, Curry remains the engine that drives everything. His numbers are elite across the board, consistently scoring around 30 points per game, grabbing 5 to 6 rebounds, and dishing out around 7.5 assists. His real plus-minus ratings have rarely dipped into the negative since his rookie season, showing how indispensable he is on both ends of the floor. Curry's ability to stretch defenses, create his own shot, and involve teammates is the blueprint the younger players aspire to follow. His leadership, skill, and basketball IQ anchor the entire offense, and the Warriors' success is closely tied to his health and performance. Looking at Jimmy Butler, his role and numbers have shifted over time. With the Miami Heat, he's been less of a volume scorer and more of a facilitator, focusing on efficient offense and creating opportunities for teammates. His assist percentage on team possessions is impressively high, signaling smart, high IQ basketball. Even as his scoring has dipped, his ability to distribute and impact the game in different ways keeps him valuable. The trade activity around him might affect his minutes and role, but his evolution shows a player adapting to new team dynamics and demands. The Warriors' offseason is the perfect moment for all these players to focus on the details that make a difference: footwork, decision-making, shot selection, and team chemistry. The balance between talent and system is delicate, and each player's individual growth contributes to the collective strength. As Moody sharpens his movement and looks to add more playmaking, BP aims to sustain health and consistency. Kuminga strives to fit better into the team's flow, and veterans like Curry and Green continue to set the standard. The Warriors have the potential to climb back into championship contention. This isn't just about flashy highlights or big-name signings. It's about grinding in the offseason, putting in the work on subtle but crucial skills, and developing a mentality that's both competitive and selfless. When the regular season hits, those small improvements will add up to a smoother, more dynamic Warriors team capable of pushing deep into the playoffs. That's the kind of evolution you want to see from a team with championship aspirations. Moving deeper into the Warriors' offseason, it's clear that the focus isn't just on the individual players, but also on how the collective can be molded into something greater than the sum of its parts. One of the biggest challenges Golden State faces is balancing the integration of young talent with the established core of veterans who have already tasted championship success. This balance is delicate because it requires patience, adaptability, and a shared vision among everyone involved. The front office and coaching staff have made it clear that development and culture are at the heart of the plan, even if that means accepting a few growing pains along the way. Taking a closer look at the team's training approach this offseason reveals some interesting philosophies at work. The Warriors are doubling down on fundamentals while incorporating the latest advancements in sports science and analytics. Conditioning isn't just about stamina or strength anymore. It's about precision, recovery, and mental acuity. Players are engaging in drills that sharpen spatial awareness and decision-making speed as much as physical skills. For example, agility ladders, reaction drills, and situational scrimmages designed to mimic in-game scenarios are staples in their workouts. These drills might not look flashy on the surface, but they're critical for refining the split-second choices that separate good players from great ones, especially in a system that moves as fast and fluidly as Golden State's. The emphasis on mental preparation is equally important. Meditation, visualization techniques, and cognitive training tools are becoming a regular part of the routine. Steph Curry, known for his relentless work ethic, has been vocal about how he's expanded his off-season regimen to include these mental exercises. The Warriors staff believes that developing a strong mental framework can help players maintain focus through long seasons, recover from adversity faster, and execute their skills with more confidence and consistency. Looking at the roster once again, Kevin Looney is a player who perfectly exemplifies this blend of old-school toughness and modern adaptation. Looney's rebounding and defensive fundamentals have been a cornerstone for the Warriors for years, but recently he's also incorporated more versatility into his game. Over the offseason, Looney has worked on his mid-range shooting and pick-and-roll passing, expanding his offensive toolkit. While he's never been a high-volume scorer, increasing his ability to hit reliable jumpers or find cutters out of the post adds layers to Golden State's offense and forces defenses to respect more areas of the floor. This gradual expansion of his skill set makes Looney harder to guard and provides the Warriors with more offensive options without sacrificing their trademark defensive intensity. On the defensive end, the Warriors continue to lean heavily on team concepts rather than just individual talent. Draymond Green's role as the defensive coordinator on the floor cannot be overstated. His ability to communicate, read offenses, and switch seamlessly between positions creates an adaptable defense that can neutralize some of the league's best scorers. This year, there's been a renewed focus on defending the three-point line aggressively while maintaining strong help-side rotations. Analytics show that opponents have been shooting more threes, but with mixed results against Golden State's defensive schemes. The coaching staff has been tweaking these schemes during the offseason, emphasizing closing out hard and contesting every shot, which is expected to translate into fewer open looks in the regular season. Meanwhile, the young players are absorbing all this knowledge and adapting. Moody, for instance, has been increasingly involved in defensive drills, focusing on positioning, anticipation, and hand activity. He's learning how to leverage his length and quickness more effectively, which could help him become a reliable perimeter defender and a disruptive presence in passing lanes. This kind of development is vital because the Warriors need wings who can guard multiple positions and switch seamlessly, given their fast-paced style and reliance on small ball lineups. Another critical factor is the development of the team's bench, which was a noticeable weakness in the previous season. Depth matters a lot over an 82-game grind, and injuries or fatigue can expose thin rotations quickly. The Warriors are putting emphasis on creating reliable bench units that can maintain defensive intensity and contribute offensively without losing momentum. Players like Andrew Wiggins, who have struggled with consistency in the past, are being encouraged to embrace defined roles and focus on strengths like slashing to the basket and finishing strong at the rim. Improving free throw shooting and reducing turnovers are also key areas that coaching staff are addressing with him. Wiggins' athleticism and length make him an invaluable asset if he can consistently put together high-effort performances. From a broader team-building perspective, the Warriors are also exploring how to integrate new additions effectively once roster moves like the Kuminga trade or potential free agent signings are finalized. Chemistry is always a big question mark with new players, especially in a system as intricate as Golden State's. This offseason, the team is running extended practice sessions and team-building exercises designed to speed up the process of bonding and understanding each other's tendencies on the court. These sessions involve both basketball drills and off-court activities, from film sessions to group workouts and even activities like trust exercises and problem-solving games. The goal is to foster a culture where every player feels connected, accountable, and motivated to contribute to the team's goals. The basketball world is buzzing with speculation as recent reports suggest that Domantas Sabonis, one of the NBA's most talented and versatile big men, may be on the verge of joining the Golden State Warriors. Although nothing has been officially confirmed by the team or the player, insiders hint at intense negotiations behind the scenes, sparking rumors that this potential acquisition could shake up the league. Sabonis, known for his exceptional skills both offensively and defensively, fits perfectly with the Warriors' style of play, blending well with their emphasis on ball movement, spacing, and high basketball IQ. Fans and analysts alike are already imagining how Sabonis' presence could bolster the Warriors' frontcourt, possibly addressing the team's needs for a more dynamic inside scorer and a reliable rebounder. The mere prospect of Sabonis donning the iconic blue and gold jersey has sent waves across social media, with supporters eagerly awaiting any official announcement. Conversations among NBA insiders suggest that the Warriors' front office is carefully weighing the potential trade packages and cap space implications, but the excitement surrounding Sabonis' potential arrival cannot be understated. If these rumors prove true, it could mark one of the most significant moves in recent NBA history, with Golden State aiming to reassert its dominance in an increasingly competitive Western Conference. The possibility of Domantas Sabonis joining the Golden State Warriors comes amid a period of intense speculation about the team's offseason strategy. After a challenging recent season, the Warriors are reportedly looking to strengthen their roster by adding versatile and proven talent capable of complementing their star trio. Sabonis' skill set, including his ability to stretch the floor with mid-range shooting and his aggressive rebounding, makes him a prime target. According to sources close to the situation, the Warriors have been in quiet discussions with Sabonis' representatives for weeks, exploring mutual interest and potential contract details. The idea of Sabonis contributing alongside Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green is already generating buzz among fans and analysts, who imagine a more balanced and formidable lineup. Moreover, insiders indicate that Golden State's front office is prepared to make significant financial moves to accommodate Sabonis, possibly restructuring contracts or making trades to free up salary cap space. The rumor mill also hints at the Warriors' interest in maintaining flexibility for future moves, signaling a longer-term vision that includes Sabonis as a cornerstone. This evolving narrative is fueling a wave of anticipation and speculation, with many wondering if this rumored addition could tip the scales in the Warriors' favor for the upcoming championship run. Amid the swirling rumors of Domantas Sabonis' arrival, industry experts are dissecting what such a move could mean for the Warriors' playing style and overall team dynamics. Sabonis is widely praised for his basketball IQ, ability to pass out of double teams, and relentless work ethic on the boards, attributes that could perfectly mesh with Golden State's up-tempo offense. Analysts speculate that his presence could alleviate some of the pressure on Draymond Green in the frontcourt, allowing the Warriors to diversify their defensive schemes and improve their rebounding numbers. The Warriors have been historically successful by leveraging a blend of sharp shooting and strategic ball movement, and Sabonis' versatility as a big man capable of both scoring and facilitating offense aligns well with this approach. Observers note that this potential acquisition could also impact the development of younger players, offering mentorship and a steady veteran presence on and off the court. The rumors have sparked heated debates across sports networks, with some experts arguing that adding Sabonis could be the missing piece that propels Golden State back to championship contention. While the team has not confirmed any official transaction, the mere prospect of Sabonis joining has re-energized the Warriors fan base and reignited discussions about the team's long-term blueprint in the NBA landscape. The media frenzy surrounding Domantas Sabonis' rumored signing with the Golden State Warriors reflects the high stakes involved in this potential deal and the profound impact it could have on the NBA's competitive balance. Speculation centers not only on how Sabonis' skills would enhance the Warriors' roster, but also on the broader implications for the Western Conference. Rival teams are reportedly monitoring the situation closely, aware that Golden State's potential acquisition of such a dynamic player could shift power dynamics in the league. Industry insiders suggest that the Warriors' front office is meticulously evaluating trade scenarios and financial logistics to ensure the move aligns with their championship ambitions without compromising future flexibility. Meanwhile, social media platforms are abuzz with fans debating the merits and risks of bringing Sabonis into an already star-studded lineup. Analysts are considering the strategic moves Golden State might employ to integrate Sabonis smoothly, including adjustments to rotations and roles. The ongoing rumors have also generated conversations about the possible domino effect in the trade market, with several teams potentially seeking to counter the Warriors' move through their own transactions. Whether this speculation culminates in a confirmed signing or remains an intriguing possibility, the chatter alone has injected fresh excitement into the NBA offseason narrative, with all eyes on Golden State's next steps. If the rumors of Domantas Sabonis joining the Golden State Warriors materialize, it could signify a bold strategic pivot by the franchise aimed at reclaiming their place at the top of the NBA hierarchy. Sabonis' proven track record as a double-double machine and his ability to stretch defenses with his shooting would add a new dimension to the Warriors' offense, while his rebounding prowess could shore up defensive weaknesses. Sources close to the situation have suggested that the Warriors see Sabonis as a perfect fit not only for their style of play, but also for their locker room culture, which values selflessness and high basketball IQ. The possibility of Sabonis sharing the court with Curry and Thompson raises questions about how the Warriors might balance minutes and maintain chemistry, but insiders express optimism about the potential synergy. Furthermore, the Warriors' willingness to pursue Sabonis reflects a broader trend among NBA contenders investing heavily in versatile big men capable of contributing across multiple facets of the game. As this rumor continues to gain traction, the basketball world watches closely, eager to see if Golden State will finalize what could be a transformative signing, one that could shape the franchise's fortunes for years to come and potentially rewrite the narrative of the NBA's power structure moving forward. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.